dónde te quedaste, Jaques? Robinson.
Showers these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly.
Hola, hola, hola. Jaques. Ya. Buenas. Víctor, ¿cómo estás? Robinson. Te preguntaba que por dónde te quedaste, Jaques. Yo llevo 8 horas. Sigo en el capítulo 3. Lo recibo. Ya me peleé con Hicks en la primera boss fight del...
It's okay. It's alright.
No. Eso sí ya me dieron los colores. Ahorita que salgo.
If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions. But what makes you think you have a choice?
¿No le parece raro que no sé ese man?
Sam, it's Charlie. Another request is ready for you. You'll find it listed as a main order on the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal. So you know, Sam, Fragile is currently looking into Lou. Meanwhile, Tarman is conducting a separate investigation into the giant mech that attacked you earlier. For now, we would like you to focus on extending the network. That is a task only you can handle. As the network grows in size, we will have much more information at our disposal to further our efforts. That said, you won't be able to proceed until the situation at West Fort Knott has been resolved. It appears that they're in dire need of additional supplies, to the point that they don't even have enough to prepare cargo for your next destination. This next order is intended to alleviate the situation. You're to restore the mine north of F1 and its monorail station to working order and link up West Fort Knott. After which, you'll deliver a large quantity of excavated materials from the mine to the settlement by rail. As this is a somewhat complicated order, I'll brief you on the details as you review the map. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you could make this main order your top priority.
Me deja guardarlos. Reciclar esto. Demasiadas cosas. Rifle de asalto, dos escopetas. ¿Para qué quiero dos escopetas? Mejor ahí. BK, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos? Sí, está súper activo ahorita, no sé qué. Milagro.
You'll need to work through several steps to complete this order. To begin with, collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHV Magellan. Take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. This will allow you to restore the facility to working order. Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operations. If all goes well, a large quantity of materials should be extracted. You'll then need to deliver those materials to West Fort Knott. Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier. Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials for processing.
Como que la gente aprendió cómo funciona el Death Stranding 1 y dijeron, ahora sí, sé cómo jugar el Death Stranding 2. Yo estoy bien.
On this occasion, you'll be delivering some heavy materials. You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. Alternatively, floating carriers can now be fabricated. These carriers are ideal for taking heavy cargo across terrain ill-suited to vehicles. If that sounds good to you, try fabricating one. And when you're not using the carrier for... Just remember that floating carriers require chiral crystals to function. So keep a supply on hand.
No, y no solo eso. Lo mejor que tiene el juego ahorita es que ya tienen propósito los campamentos que habían. Porque antes simplemente eran un obstáculo que podías rodear. Ahora sí, solo peleabas realmente con los CVs. Y ahora sí tienen un propósito los manes. Personalización del color. Ahorita se puede. Cambiar calcomanías. Yo solo le puedo poner una nada. Listo. Quiere que fabrique ese mismo. La escopeta, tengo ya todas las escopetas casi. Escopeta MG, escopeta Metal Gear. Está muerto. En otras cosas. Va a avanzar la historia ahorita. Después hago secundaria. Es que también la moto es mucho mejor que la primera moto.
Sam, there's another porter here. Since you brought this site onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
¿Cómo le doy a la escalera a él? Guiadora. Bueno, sí se podía recoger carga, pero El carro no se podía. Este carrito de dos. El pulpo gigante era raro. Cayendo cosas allá arriba. ¿Qué pasa si meto la brea? Me muero. Vuelta por el otro lado. No todavía. Más adelante eso. Mira, hay full carreteras por construir. Y otra. Pero si está en nivel 3. Pensé que me iba a virar. Puedo cargarlo.
not enough reason. Well,
luego me iba a decir, este men le corté la vía. La carga. Cereales en la mina. Okay. Quiere que... ¿Cuántos tengo que llevar? No tengo que llevar los 2000. Sí. What?
very good, Sam. Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport. Let's begin by
Que me lleve, pues también. ¿Cómo me subo? Allá. A ver. Bacanísimo. Kojima lo hizo de nuevo, chucha madre, qué bacán. Ya está el Goti, perro. Se viene el de regreso. O sea que podría cargar full materiales. Dar hacia abajo, mira esa hueá.
fucking rocks. Yeah! Yeah! Woohoo!
Did you actually manage to restore them? With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials. Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while.
Ahí está el carrito.
Found some of our missing stuff, did you? I thought this was gone for good. We've made some great strides in our research thanks to you. If it's alright, we'd like you to have this. Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of now displaying your current porter grade.
Transportista maestro. Mira esa patada.
Oh, here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
Otras gafas. No 01.
We really, at the risk of stating the obvious, it's gonna take but at least with this monorail operational, that's gonna go a long way towards. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. It's a large four-wheel drive.
Cuatro ruedas.
Significant cargo capacity for the hard-working porter. The driver's seat is in an elevated position.
Todo terreno real, no como la mierda del primero.
Surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms. You can customize it quite a bit too. Attach all kinds of different parts. That said, a lot of parts are still in development. The schematics for this vehicle have already been, which means that we can look forward to other people. Sure, the monorail network was but repeated exposure to timefall has, and with the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can, even a small contribution. Anyway,
you managed to... The people here now have more than enough supply. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next... But first, I have some information to share with you. Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
¿Qué me va a decir esta man? Mi baby no es Lu. A lo sé, a lo sé.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, We
Ah,
found records
buenísimo.
of the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that pretty much is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
Madre.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
Be sure, Sam. I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
A ver.
Sam, it's Charlie. A new order is now ready for you. I'd also like to brief you on your next destination. And I believe that Fragile wants to have a word as well. Visit the delivery terminal in West Fort Knott to take on the relevant main order.
Sam, it seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
Pidic. Ve, ve, ve. Ve.
That's Tarman's son. He must have placed the photograph in here for safekeeping. This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
I found this picture in your book. Is this your son?
Ah, la ropita. Se puso chaqueta
Thank you.
para este cutscene.
Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents. With this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing.
Ahora entiendo.
I can read them.
Tarman es una referencia a Moby Dick.
Something akin to a phantom pain. You want to hear the story?
Sure.
Lo dijo.
I was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named it. A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Whoa, she's a big one.
Strip yourself in, son.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop. You seeing this? I think she's pregnant. Hey, Pop. This is weird.
Se vomita. Se lo come.
Storm!
¡No! ¡Qué hijo de puta! Pucha, ahí llega. Oh, el Timefall lo está matando igual. Hijo de puta. Está muerto. Dios mío. Qué hijo de puta. Yo me tiro al mar directamente, a la verga.
And just like that, the tar took my boy, and my hand along with him.
Apareció el gato.
At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that attacked you after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The tar and the beach are connected.
Moby Dick, or The Whale, seems to be one of Tarman's favorite novels. As the name suggests, it's a story about a white sperm whale named Moby Dick. Captain Ahab, one of the main characters, uses a prosthetic leg made of whalebone to replace the one Moby Dick took long ago. He's obsessed with getting revenge against the whale, which he hates with a terrible passion, all while nursing the phantom pain of his lost leg. In the end, Ahab fails to exact vengeance on his foe and is dragged into the sea. His crew's only survivor is Ishmael, the book's narrator. He was rescued after clinging desperately to a coffin-shaped life buoy. That's right, a coffin was his savior. Ironic, isn't it?
Hicks.
How you use a thing makes all the difference.
Hicks. Oh, oh, oh. Referencias, perro. Horrible esa huevada.
I've known Tarman for quite a while now, but that was the first time I've heard him speak about his son in that fashion. It made me wish that I could do something, anything to ease his burden. But setting aside those feelings, suppose that cat of his is in fact his son reborn. Why does it treat me as though I'm a threat? Does it just hate me? Reincarnation or not, perhaps it's still a cat at heart.
El gato lo odia al Holman.
Extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility. Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
Voy a usar el nuevo. Tengo 2 pares de botas, what? Qué loco tema.
Sam, your neck, like its Western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the... But before that, you'll need to link...
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. Once the network connection has been established, I recruited them myself when we first met in the... You can pick up the order. I'm looking forward to seeing you both.
La man que reclutó este men. Hasta lejos. problema de ir hasta allá es que tengo que... tengo que enfrentarme a los bitis. A ver, construyeme el carrito. Ah, le puedes tú personalizar la batería. Esto está más acá que en el primero también. O sea, le puedo poner más baterías. Interesante. Ahí tiene dos ya. Desde la primera versión ya le puedes poner baterías. El rojo rápido. No me lo han dado todavía. Ángel, ¿qué tal?
Order accepted. Thank you.
Mucha dice. Me está contando como que los voy a llevar. En la espalda. Los voy a llevar en el... Fernando, ¿cómo estamos? Bueno. Puedes llevar a 2 personas en este de aquí. Ah, pero es que como en este carrito estás afuera, puedes recoger cosas. Ya le caché lo que decía el hacker. Solo la carga está dentro del... Un 8.5 de que se agote. pero... Y no, para allá. Sea chino, ahorita deja las cosas. Entonces el logradé que apunte para allá. Me voy directo al Rainbow Road. Todo bien, dice. Pero mira, aquí en este carro no se puede recoger. Se puede. La moto sí se puede. Ay, puta, un golpecito, men. Ah, es un... Pensé que era una chica. Alex, ¿cómo estamos? Está good. Ah. ¿Cómo va a poner a este hijo? Ya se ve la otra estrella que en la parte roja doy 2 puntitos ya. Ya se ve la estrella principal que es la llega. Cañón del Quitrán.
Connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. Hopefully no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own... Try it out. See if it suits your needs. This region was once filled with lush vegetation.
Doritos, no sé si se mudó a Australia.
Until all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own. You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live. As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no void-outs at any rate. Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. Now, while fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use
Aún no
it on
sale
the
de las
ground as
pizzas.
well, but
De
you'll
las
be
pips.
unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot. Thanks for it. You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these land, in particular, that comrade of yours has performed If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river. Come back and visit any...
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade.
Para tocar como yo donde el chino. Este maldito chino me tiró como 5 copyrights ayer. Pero Keno, no sé qué, Koshiro. Acá, mal aquí. Que no quiero meterme en la zona de los BTs nada más. Escucharle las canciones, men. Nunca más le vuelvo a escuchar una canción al chino. Eso va a ser lo malo de que no voy a poder escuchar música mientras juego porque me cae el copyright. Había una vía para llegar a este man y ahora ya no. Era por el otro lado. Problema. Por aquí es. ¿Y qué hacías en Facebook? Subir baile de Fortnite. Este men. Todavía que subiera algo bueno. ¡Sí!
Hey, mine's heavier. Yo, keep on keeping on.
I'm so glad you made it. Oh, condition doesn't look all that.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
You have been a big help. Hope I can count on you again.
Cosas. Mira, ese debería poderlo recoger aquí. No puedo. En Dragon Ball no se jode, perro. ¡Ve!
Okay.
Y ahí te levantó tu mamá para que vaya. ¡Ve! Para que vaya a agarrar a la burrita. Ve.
Someone's out there.
Ya se llenó otra vez esta verdad. Bolsitas de té de hierba. Qué men. México, Australia. A México lo dejamos atrás, pa.
Just a bit further now.
Glad you could make it all the way out, Sam. Did a little restoration, did you? I don't know where you found this. I'm sure glad you...
Que ya, denme las 5 estrellas, perro.
When operational, the mines can provide us with a steady and with raw materials like that at your disposal. It's a good reason to restore any other mines you happen to... Oh yeah. Used to be you could find active mines because of the gold rush. From what I understand, the rail network was pretty extensive before the Death Stranding. And I should mention that we're actually developing a new system that's something... If you head north...
Vi, ya lo vi.
Really, until
Monorriel.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to it.
¿Sabes, chingo? KaPeX es la youtuber favorita del Kojima. ¿Qué significa pécora en Centroamérica? Kojima. Tiene un significado en El Salvador, creo. Se me no le está. Está en su propia tierra. Acuerdo. Algo me dijeron mis panas de El Salvador, pero no. A ver.
Come back again soon.
No me dijeron qué significa. Pero justo la man se llama pécora usada. Le pregunté si era una mala palabra y me dijo más o menos. Me dijo qué significaba. Allá puede ser. Y es bien pécora la JC. Distribution Center, pero ¿dónde está el siguiente paso de este de aquí? Lo veo como. Ya está. No estoy seguro si es de construcción o qué es ese. Me faltaron metales y cerámicos. Se escuchó como un lobo. Sniper. Cerámica 320. Dale gusto. Conejillo. Esta, ¿verdad? Le.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Dale. Necesita la maleta para recoger todo de vuelta. Transformador de gran potencia. De espalda. Claro. Yo creo que ahí ya puedo venir a retirar. Le duele la espalda al Porter. ¿Qué más me va a ver?
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
Almost toppled over.
Just like that, Sam.
A ver. Dice. Todo está listo. Se dobla la espalda el man. Por más que active la caminada rápida, no puede sacar la chucha. Le falta, ¿sabes qué le falta a este juego? No he visto 28 años después aún. Le falta que puedas... ¿cómo se llama? Que puedas llamar al vehículo. Tiene tecnología para aparecerse por donde sea y no puede llamar al vehículo con un chiflido. Aunque este disque como Twitter que le ha hecho el Kojima, también me da risa porque parece, te da un poquito más de contexto con otros personajes que son NPCs que están ahí, whatever, ¿no? Antes tenías que ir a hablar con ellos o te mandaban correo y eso era más. Se sentía más como comunicación por oficina en lugar de algo actualizado.
Since you've been working so hard on our behalf, we have some new data to share with you. Thanks again. We want to reward you for your service by allowing you your current quarter grade. Your efforts have enabled us to refine them. I think this can be considered you'll find that it's now even. The damage reduction capabilities and battery efficiency are also, and of course, it's more powerful than ever. I can't wait to see what you do. Best of luck with all your orders.
Order completed. Well done.
Una vez lo cambiamos. Se puede seleccionar todos y ya. Eso le faltó.
Thanks for the help.
Por aquí. A ver. $440. KaPeX. Ahora sí. Está el otro. Allá arriba. Me digas que está lloviendo allá. Ay, ahora sí te devuelve los materiales. Antes te dejaba entucado con lo que ponías. Creo que también eso está ayudando a que las carreteras se construyan más rápido. Lo que era donde el chino. Del cubeta. ¡Ve! Creo que esta vez está igual hasta que construyas todo. Sí, es más o menos, pues. Lo del monorriel es lo que está más interesante, la verdad.
Yo! Keep on keeping on. Hey, yeah!
Por ejemplo, no creo que vaya a haber carretera para ir donde el chino. O sea, no es punto a punto, sino que...
Keep on keeping on.
Good evening, Sam. Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Y por el feed que veo de que constantemente están aportando con los materiales. Agur.
Good evening. Bringing up the order in... No, out of it. It feels as though we're always leaning on you for support. Please allow us to... Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing...
Now displaying your current order grade.
We've increased the carrying... Needless to say, this improved... Now, they still require a steady supply of chiral... Hope this helps with your future...
Order completed. Well done.
Se le queman los hombros, hermano.
It's important
Ya
to
están los
remember
muñequitos.
that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being.
Ahora sí. Continúa.
Departing facility. Please stay careful, travels.
Faltó traerme los materiales. Materiales. ¿Sabes? Lo acabo de hacer. Ah, no, ese no hice otra cosa. Porque tengo que escoger uno por uno. Puedo subir. ¿Para qué sirven los legs? Aumenta el rango para que te puedas conectar con los demás, te puedan salir las carreteras y cosas así. Si bajas el rango del legs, pues... Bueno, no. Técnicamente no puedes bajar, pero si matas animales vas a perder likes. O sea, te van a dar dislikes. Te los descuentan. Este man. Garca.
Hey, really good to see you.
Well, oh, wow.
Stay in touch, Sam. And stay safe out there.
Order completed. Well done.
Thanks for being there for me.
$420. Casi hay ruta. Bravo. Solo queda esperar que los demás completen ese pedazo. Allá arriba hay que ir.
All the things you could have brought us.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Keep driving.
Order completed. Well done.
Hicimos todo, ahora vamos a la historia.
Might there be somewhere we can cross more easily?
Mames, Dolman. Creo que vamos a ver a Lockney. El truco pa. A la ver. El fanning. No es. Un pájaro muerto. No le afecta. Oh, lo revivió.
Think I spooked her?
I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
Más basada el Dolman dice. Ay.
Follow her into that facility.
Vamos a cochar. Vamos a cochar. Marigua. No le hace daño el Timefall. Tiene agua pura. Plantas carnívoras. What? Clonó a los loros. ¡Está por allá!
Thanks for coming, Sam. I'm sorry about just now. I didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainey.
You too, little man.
You had some kind of a trick for dealing with timefall?
Rainey, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
José el anillo en el meñique.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
No me digas que hay que empacarla. Resiste al Timefall. Ya de uno.
Fragile. Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Carograms are great, but nothing beats a hug.
Confirma el tijereteo.
I'm sure you already know. This is Rainey. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
Este. ¿Recogieron mi vehículo o me dejaron perder estos mamadas?
Charlie here. You may now undertake your next assignment. You can find the relevant main order by accessing the delivery terminal in Rainbow Valley.
Otro libro al fin.
On a dark night in May 1816, 3 men and 2 women found themselves confined to a villa on the shore of Lake Geneva. A catastrophic volcanic eruption had wrought havoc on the global climate, and a relentless rain hammered down outside. With little else to do, the
Me
occupants
cae de risa de que el man
to compose ghost stories.
resume el libro mientras lo lee, supuestamente.
That a woman named Mary penned what would become Frankenstein. Mary, who was only 18 years of age, had already lived a tumultuous life. She was engaged in an affair with the poet Percy Bysshe Shelley at the time, whom she would later go on to marry. A dramatic retelling of these events was committed to film prior to the Death Stranding. Titled Mary Shelley, it stars Elle Fanning in the lead role.
Eso no lo he visto.
Now, where have I heard that name before?
Hi, Sam.
Ve. Te vas a cruzar con la gente, entonces. Carro, mamá vergas. Ah, ya. Perdono por todo, tío. Tío Charlie. De Rainbow Valley.
There we go.
Tengo el CQP, no lo tengo.
Sam, your next order requires you to recover an escaped kangaroo, the subject of an important experiment. Seems the bushland area it hopped off to is one where the chiral density is extremely high. This is a ticking clock situation, Sam. Accept the main order from this
Es con reloj. La verdad construyen tantas cosas que lo puedo eliminar. ¿Cuál vehículo aquí?
Successfully dismantled.
$600 metales.
Let's get this done.
Construction process now complete.
Gracias. A ver.
We didn't think we'd ever...
Now displaying your current order.
Order completed. Well done.
Lleva al canguro, sujeto de pruebas al refugio de animales.
Hey Sam, Charlie here. Since this is your first order involving the capture, the kangaroo is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, use your you can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. Get close enough to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able... However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains. Bear this in mind when considering what equipment to take with you. All right. Time to proceed with route planning and final preparations.
¿Qué es este símbolo aquí?
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Voy a guardar estas cosas.
Order accepted. Thank you.
A ver. En 30 minutos hay que hacer.
situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Con razón me dio un arma para apagar fuegos este hijo de puta, pero nunca lo... Son ballenas prendidas en fuego, chucha.
Hey, Sam, over there. I see the kangaroo. Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport. All right, time to make our getaway.
Así está gigante esa huevada. ¡Ah!
This was marked as a dangerous location on your map, Sam. We could get trapped here by the bushfire. Let's keep moving to ensure that doesn't happen.
Estoy tratando, maldita sea.
Look out, Sam! Fire! We need to get away from here as quickly as possible.
We've heard all about you. Go ahead and connect.
Son 3. Buena el poliamor. Programa de señuelo. No vemos lo que... ¿Qué dice la china? Tiene que llamar a las nubes. La chinchilla.
Thank you, Sam. Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
It's been about 6 months now, since I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
Whenever I stepped outside, the timefall came. There was nothing that I could do to make it stop. And they hated me for it. Including my parents, who told me to leave. I was the witch who brought the timefall. A monster to be locked up in a cage. A few even tried to burn me alive. The most dedicated witch hunters.
Mismo hospital de la Loch Ness.
So I struck out on my own. I was alone for so long.
Se sienten las gotitas de lluvia en el DualSense.
In desperation, I enrolled in a special UCA program, hoping to find purpose as a mother. Hi there. You're safe. But even after I got pregnant, I still couldn't find anyone willing to take me in.
Chucha tu madre. ¡Ah! ¡El bebé, hijo de puta! ¡Oh!
I'm sorry.
¡Vale, verga!
We need to leave right now. Please. God, get out of here.
No one wanted anything to do with me.
Ay,
All
la
they saw
veo.
was a witch, to be hated
La veo a frágil.
until that day. I'm so sorry.
Hey there. You're Rainey, aren't you?
Who's asking?
Someone who's been looking for you. For you and your power.
You want my power? Why?
You're a pharmacon. Medicine that can harm, poison that can heal. It's all in how you use it. Want to come work for me? I believe you can save the world.
You do?
There are things only you can accomplish.
Only me. Really?
Really. My name's Fragile. And I'm happy we could finally meet.
El reverso la curó.
I'm here for you. For both of you. I'll be your umbrella. And together we'll show the world the hope in your reign. Come on. We wouldn't want the baby to catch a cold. Come on.
Thank you. That was quite the display. Drawbridge is even more amazing than we'd heard.
Es una banda,
Thanks for
capaz.
everything you've done for us. The animals are unharmed and the facilities are holding up just fine. It's a wonderful relief. Kangaroo seems to be in fine spirits. You took good care of it. I can tell.
Una banda australiana.
I hope you'll continue to work with us.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The kangaroo you rescued seems to be alright, thank goodness. Once she's had a bit more time to recuperate, we'll move her to the reserve. By the way, we've uploaded our You can trigger it remotely once thrown, creating a distraction that'll lure enemies away. It might just save your life if you're... Well, we first found her in an area with high concentrations of chiralium. How wild animals are affected by prolonged exposure is something we still don't understand completely. But it's thought this may be a key factor in how chiral creatures come into existence. So, you can see why our wee girl would be an invaluable research subject. It's where we look after the animals in our care. The vegetation around here didn't die out like elsewhere, and we still have a reliable water supply. After we screen each animal in our underground facilities, we release them into the reserve and monitor their health over time. When that kangaroo you rescued is strong enough, we'll move her up top where she'll be able to stretch her legs. That being said, changes in the environment can have a profound impact on many species, causing never-before-seen creatures to appear, throwing the ecosystem into chaos. Which is why we strive to preserve native animals here for future generations. Cheers, Sam. You really helped us out. At this rate, we're poised to lose so many native species that predate the Death Stranding. And once they're gone, there's no getting them back. Between the bushfires caused by chiral cinders and animals behaving strangely and getting hurt, it's been pretty bad. But I've heard that these environmental anomalies might be resolved once and for all when Australia is... So I've got Hayek. Speaking of which, it'd be a simple matter of capturing any wild animal. Even a few would make a real difference.
Well done, Sam. Return to the DHV Magellan. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Rainey and her...
Order completed. Well done.
initiated. I mean it.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
When she's outside, Rainie's constantly surrounded by timefall. But within a 1.5-meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed. We call it core fall. Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state.
Para el mundo.
It has the power to heal and repair, to counteract timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the timefall, and not the remarkable woman standing in the eye of the storm. Still no signs of growth?
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is. But the baby's still stuck at 7 months.
She has still baby syndrome.
Yes,
Have you ever heard of it?
El BB-8. BB-28.
Had something like that.
They're not isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death. And while not all pregnancies are affected, it's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
There's speculation that it's due to an imbalance in the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist, a multiverse of beaches, so to speak, and that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
BB units were also 7-month-old fetuses. So it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent, to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach. And in doing so, it is possible that we may resolve the issue of still baby syndrome.
Ahora.
That looks wonderful.
No abrí ningún libro acá. ¿Sabes?
The Pequod is the ship in which Ahab pursues Moby Dick on his quest for vengeance. His crew includes Dutchmen, Frenchmen, Spaniards, Portuguese, Icelanders, as well as shipmates from China and India. Countless other people of myriad origins, too. It is arguably symbolic of the multiracial United States. A gathering of souls that transcends ethnic and national divisions, united in pursuit of a singular goal. I can't help but be reminded of Kojima Productions. Wait, judging by your reaction, you've never heard of Kojima Productions? Sam, you can't be serious.
Carajo. Está rarísimo eso de que cada vez que pasas te están viendo qué vas a hacer y todo. México.
That seemed like a child.
Me tomo una foto y ya mato transport.
Sam, why don't you let the...
Order accepted. Thank you.
Por un choquecito.
This one's for you.
Son los pericos. Lori arcoíris.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Order completed. Well done.
No se puede entrar. El loro le habla. Este man es loco.
Seem to be. I believe this data could be of use to you. Take it, with my thanks. We're increasing the amount of.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
When equipped, it uses solar. It can be a real life. Try it out, and I.
Order completed. Well done.
No voy a hacer eso. También como que no sabes que cada vez que Kojima pone una cosita, luego ya te manda a hacer side quest. pasa full aquí. A poner a los bichos aquí. Solo quiero llegar rápido para no bajar por ahí. Por acá viene toda la carretera. ¡Ay! Quieren quemar el carrito. ¡Ah!
I can't believe you found us.
Now displaying your current
Order completed.
A ver. ¿Cómo? Para irme para allá. Tengo que ir a 2000 metros, a 2 kilómetros. Ahí está atrás.
Please select a destination.
el viaje rápido. Era pintura de vehículos perdida durante el envío.
Sam, it's Charlie. I'm pleased to inform you that you can now use... We utilize information provided by Rainey as... Take them into consideration.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Temblor.
Sam, Tarman here. A short while ago, the tar currents became incredibly unstable. It's gotten so bad that the DHV Magellan can't travel safely. We're still looking into what might have caused this, and we'll be in touch the second we know more.
Todo para que te vayas por el camino peligroso. Las granadas están. Por supuesto que sí. Tenía que venir aquí. Papito. No veo otra subida. ¡Qué manía! Que si tiene materiales este man. Tiene nada. Papá. Vamos. Capítulo 4 todavía. 1 kilómetro.
Okay.
You know, I've been thinking about what happened to Lou. Fragile holds herself personally responsible for those tragic events. If Higgs was indeed behind the attack, then I can understand why she feels that way. Why she blames herself for setting everything in motion. But she's resolved not to let any of it show. To bottle it up and put on a brave face. She didn't used to smoke before, did she? I suspect it's a form of self-punishment she's adopted. Vengeance gives rise to a cycle of violence. And Higgs wouldn't have it any other way. But she's committed to helping you complete this journey, together with Lou, to get you back on your feet. And if she believes she has to bury her emotions and play the part of a hard-nosed commander to do that, she will. That's what I think, anyway. I'm sure you can understand her position.
Okay. Stretch my legs. Okay.
No lo puedo agarrar. Bueno.
Just a bit further now.
Listo. Vamos.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Wait, are you Sam? Way to make an entrance. Now let's get this car. I have to say, this cargo is a thing of beauty. You've made my day. I hope you'll continue to support us in the days ahead. All right.
Poner el monorriel. Nuevo traje. Cuadros.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
And now we're finally this should make our and to make your job easier. Oh, right. I also
Una navaja. Boomerang. Oh, contra CDs.
introducing the blood boomerang. Throw it properly and it'll come right back to your hand. Folds up nicely too, so you'll find it's especially effective against BTs. With the aid of your network, we should also be able to develop which we need since the brigands out west of Honestly, you couldn't have gotten here at a better time. As the chiral network has expanded, we're seeing more and more anomalies outside of... This has led the brigands to conclude that the network itself is which is why they're opposed. But it's not like we can sit back and do nothing. After I moved to Australia, I then designed a new type that's effective against BTs. You infuse it with Doom's blood before throwing it. The bigger the... Naturally, most people would have to rely on blood bags sourced from donor. Unlike traditional firearms, it hardly makes noise. If your enemy... That said, don't expect it to do too much damage to humans. Not unless you may... At this observatory, we focus on There's a patch of BT territory due north of here, and just beyond it, there's no telling when the facility... So it's important that we contribute. Incidents of tar current instability have grown more frequent, thanks to the chiral network. One day they started spawning a whole lot more weaponry, including grenade launchers with Thing is, the brigands don't have a chiral printer at their... So, where'd they get all the new hardware all of a sudden? At this observatory, we focus... There's a patch of BT territory due north of here. There's no telling when the facility will... So it's important that we contribute. Incidents of tar current instability have grown more frequent, but we haven't... Thanks to the chiral network, though, we expect will be... We appreciate... the tar currents are acting up again. Guess it's back to... Let's both...
That was excellent. Thanks to you, the better part of the... Now it's time for you to head north. And it is imperative that you connect all of Australia. There will be challenges, of course. I expect more great things from you.
Sam, we believe that we finally determined the location of... The chiralium levels there are pretty high, though. I hate to ask, but would you... I've sent you the... We're counting on you.
Una pelea, creo. Por si acaso voy a llevar dos más. ¿Dónde quiero? A 200 metros.
You take care of yourself.
Gente, buen refugio aquí. Ya salía, ya rescatamos un canguro, perro.
Easy does it.
Ah, chucha, tu madre. Qué huevo. Él lo llevaron para arriba. Buena, México. Día de los Muertos. Esqueletos. Para que creas que es el cliff. Ah, el serpiente sólida. Uf, no. Conflagration. Este man. Y sí ponen juegos pirotécnicos en el Día de los Muertos, Game Manía. A ese nivel. Ahí está. Y que fuera año nuevo. Pues las guirnaldas sí son del Día de los Muertos.
Heads up, Sam. It's not safe.
El de alquitrán. Encuentren lo de gritaron, ¿no? Estoy jugando en español, en inglés.
They're not human. Don't underestimate them.
Siempre lo fue. Sí. Se ha mejorado la mira también porque era de a verga el recoil en el anterior. Este man. Todo el tiempo está que se la saca y se la pone. Vacancies.
Wait, are they trying to lay a trap for us? The Odra deck is reacting to something. We should keep an eye on it and proceed with caution.
Tengo las granadas.
There's too many. You can't handle them all by yourself. But maybe you can split them up. Take them one by one.
Estoy intentando eso, la verga. Este man se teletransporta. Arriba mío.
He's escaped, Sam. Up into that tower. He's too quick. Must have gone up to the roof.
¿Cuál de todos los techos, chucha? Ya. Verga. Ah, justo. Sí. Después de todo, creo que es un simbolismo lo que nos está haciendo Kojima con este man. Está matando a su vieja creación. Literalmente.
Did he say Nirvana? Is he implying this is some sort of realm for the enlightened?
You're right.
Pues tú. Wombats.
It's her.
Ah, demonios de Tasmania, puede ser.
Girl from before? I have no idea what just happened, but we should probably take her back to the DHV Magellan, huh?
Por aquí estás vos, Jaques. Ok, ya la pasaste esta parte. Yo 6. Este es lo del tráiler cuando la reviven. La lengua del gato es un tentáculo de pulpo. Oh, el lecheo, el tentáculo.
How's it going, Sam? You look better already. That's a relief. While you were recovering, we managed to learn a few things about our mystery girl. When you feel up to it, come to the room next door. Don't push yourself. Take your time.
Llevaron algo, dice.
Careful, careful.
Come on.
Careful.
Come down.
You got it?
Come on.
Thanks.
This is what happens when she has nightmares, it seems.
There are those who connect with the beach during REM sleep, allowing a tremendous amount of chiralium to flow into their bodies.
Hey, is your wrist gonna be okay?
Yeah. We ran some blood and DNA tests on her. And checked her for signs of injury.
As far as we can tell from a medical perspective, her health is in perfect condition. But that doesn't make
Nos vemos,
the
Haggis.
crystalloid shell in which we found her any less troubling.
Yes.
Not to mention the tar-like fluid that came pouring out of it. We're still analyzing both. And there's more.
You mean those suckers?
Indeed. But that's not what I'd call them. Much closer to a chiral rash, I would say. You know how chiral allergies can sometimes trigger goosebumps? It's like that, except a fair bit worse. The tar-like secretions can accelerate the passage of time on contact, it seems.
We suspect she has dooms too.
And that when she's levitating, she's experiencing the nightmares common amongst sufferers.
That space or realm she left behind to come here. The fellow we saw called it Nirvana, I believe. But to me, it looked like the land of the dead.
Even so, she's a living human being. And I believe that she was born in that place. After things settled down, I spoke with her for a little. Or tried to. She was still in shock, which made it harder to communicate.
Did she tell you her name?
Doesn't seem like she has one. As far as I could tell. So, I named her myself. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, huh?
Bueno, muchachos.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've recently received a report of brigands engaging in suspicious activity to the west. I'm sure you'd like to push on, but I don't think we can afford to ignore this. Please access the DHB Magellan's delivery terminal to undertake this main order.
Vamos a guardar aquí. Nos vemos mañana. Cuídense, descansen. Chau, chau, chau.